Before we start this Raw review, I have a lot of things to get off my chest right now because I'm actually pissed the fuck off. I have been looking on social media and I have been looking at people writing shit, and some of the shit has made me so fucking sick to my stomach. There are actually people cheering that a man broke his neck and is no longer with WWE. Okay? There are people, like, I can understand if you don't like Daniel Bryan. Like, there are people that are saying, you know what? We don't like Daniel Bryan, but we are sad that he's retired. See, that shit's okay. But some of the shit that I'm seeing, yay! Daniel Bryan's injured. Shit like this. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay? It's a fucking human being. Wrestling is fake. It's not real, you idiots. Okay? And these fucking morons are going around praising, yay, Daniel Bryan's injured, yay. Whenever John Cena was injured, I said I don't like John Cena, but I don't want to see a man injured. That's how I approach that shit. But oh, Daniel Bryan's injured, people are writing and shit, yay, I'm glad he's in. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay? Are you people fucking deluded? See, this is what happens when people are too focused on this shit. Eventually, professional wrestling will make you insane. And that is exactly what we've fucking seen. A bunch of fucking morons that can't tell the difference between wrestling. It's fucking fake. They can't tell the difference. Oh, Daniel Bryan, we're glad his neck broke. What the fuck is wrong with you people? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay? I mean, I'm looking at the fucking comment section and I'm disgusted. Disgusted. I didn't say shit last night, but these people are fucking praising that a man is injured. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Act your fucking age. Act your fucking age, okay? These people that are praising a man being injured, it boggles my mind. It boggles my mind. It really does. You know, and it gives fucking wrestling fans a bad fucking name. Because all of a sudden the mainstream media, they go to see what's going on with Daniel Bryan. And all they see is a list of people fucking praising that he's been injured. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I wasn't too keen on Bryan myself. I'll admit that. I wasn't too keen on the guy. Okay? I do believe though what he did whenever he won the championship was brilliant. But, you know, I didn't see anything too special with him. But I'm not gonna fucking go around and praise that the man was injured. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Jesus Christ. And again, I'm not talking about the people that hate Bryan, that are turning around saying, well, you know, I don't like Bryan, but at the same time, it's bad to see him injured. It's bad to see any wrestler injured. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say. Really, I really don't know what to say about this shit because, like, it's just, I'm looking at it and people are like, yay, Bryan's injured. The fuck is wrong with you people? It's a fake fucking sport. It's sports entertainment. Okay? Jesus, some of these people take storylines way too seriously. Really too seriously. Anyway, let's get into your Raw review. So, yeah, let's get into it. That's all I gotta say about that shit. Because I'm disgusted by people fucking praising that he's got injured. Again, I understand people don't like Bryan. For the people that don't like Bryan, that's fine. Okay? You don't like Bryan, that's okay. There are people saying I didn't like him, but it's sad he's injured. Or other people just haven't said anything at all. See, that's alright. But then I'm saying, Bryan's injured. Fucking, I mean, dude, the guy's a human being. Okay? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Raw starts off with a triple threat confrontation. They're signing the contracts. Thought this segment was really good. It definitely built up Brock Lesnar as a beast. Dean Ambrose got led to waste, which I was kind of like, I don't know. But Roman Reigns did nothing. Stephanie McMahon came in as well. She was saying, oh, you're gonna act by my way of what I'm gonna do things, okay? That's what she said. And then immediately, okay, sign the contract, okay, do whatever. There'll be no physical confrontation. Yeah, I hate these kind of contracts where the fucking person doing the contract signing that's organizing it says, there'll be no confrontation. There'll be no confrontation. And then she immediately says, okay, gentlemen, I'll see you later, and she walks off. It doesn't make sense. You might as well just say, sign the contracts and beat each other up, I don't give a shit, and then just walk off. That would be a hell of a lot better, but anyway, I'm probably nitpicking at the segment anyway. I thought it was a great segment to open Raw. So yeah, Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. Decent match. Not the greatest match in the world, but a decent match. Ziggler wins via pinfall. Kevin Owens tells Michael Cole to shut up, so that's why I like the match. The show-off used the ring ropes to score the pinfall as Ziggler excited Owens through a tantrum. So all in all, I thought it was a pretty decent match. Charlotte versus Alicia Fox, not the best in the world. Charlotte wins via submission. Again, this was just something to build up Charlotte. It was a complete waste of time. Miz TV versus the highlight reel. Now, some people are saying this is the greatest segment ever. Some people are saying, oh, it's shit. I just want to say this. The first half of this segment was fucking awful, okay? Chris Jericho was doing his cheesiness at the start. Then The Miz was like, oh, no, I honestly didn't particularly like the segment. I don't know why it was graded so fucking high. But what happened, what saved the segment, was Jericho eventually then turning, like, the dark Jericho, the evil general, when he said, I'm the best in the world at what I do. See, that's the shit that boosted this segment up. That's why I like the segment. But the early part of this segment was just fucking crap. They were changing the fucking highlight reel and shit like this. Honestly, I don't like The Miz. Anything The Miz is involved in, I cannot stand. I don't, people were grading this segment as fucking amazing, and it's the best thing in the world. I personally didn't see anything great about this segment. I don't know why people are saying that, but let us continue. The Miz attacked Jericho. Styles took out The Miz and Jericho when stared down the former TNA star. Styles and Jericho briefly brawled before the ladder match. So again, one of the good things about this segment was AJ Styles coming in the ring. It's good that he isn't talking that much personally for me, although I do want him to talk more. I think him letting his fists be known is probably the best option for Styles because, he might talk then. People are like, oh, he sucks on the pro. Like, I think let his in-ring ability shine first and then let him do promos. But I think him, letting his fists do the talking, I think is definitely a great option. So, the segment itself was 50-50. The first half of the segment, I didn't like. The second half, with Jericho kind of saying the best in the world, what I do, the kind of evil Jericho that I personally like. And then Styles coming in the ring was pretty good as well, so. Ryback versus Bray Wyatt. Again, Wyatt wins via pinfall. This is again to make Bray Wyatt look strong. They're trying to make him look strong because, let's face the facts, Bray Wyatt he's basically won fuck all, okay? But anyway, Bray Wyatt wins via pinfall. Wyatt then preached as Ryback's lone, motionless body was on the floor. So yeah, not much to savor here in terms of in-ring action. The commercial break was in between, which was actually longer than the match itself. Honestly, it's just to build up Bray Wyatt, but the commercial itself, it took up most of the fucking match, to be honest with you, which I didn't like. Also, the commercials are really fucking annoying. Titus O'Neil versus Adam Rose. Rose wins via pinfall, so Adam Rose wins. O'Neil soon took over the powerhouse, overwhelmed Rose, and blasted through the Social Outcast 2. Rose managed to roll up on O'Neil, though, and he wins. Rose's surprising result is a strong showing sent against how WWE has booked the Social Outcasts thus far. It's a nice change of pace, but, honestly, I think you should have had maybe Heath Slater or something in there, because it's fucking Adam Rose, you know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of Adam Rose, Here we go! We're gonna ride and ride into the sunset! You gotta suckle my lollipop! I don't really get that shit, but... Anywho... Dean Ambrose welcomes Brock Lesnar with brutality. Dean Ambrose gets beat up by Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns comes down the ramp. He's like, "Hey man, how's it going, man?" Thankfully he was nowhere near a microphone. But anyway, Dean Ambrose takes a page out of Undertaker's list and fucking low blows him. And yeah, Roman Reigns came out, which distracted Lesnar, leaving him open for a low blow to Ambrose. I thought the F5 was supposed to hurt. I thought the F5 was supposed to keep me down. That was Ambrose. Ambrose was absolutely amazing during this role. Again, like I said in the pre-show, I knew Dean was going to get the better of Lesnar in this Raw because honestly, they need to make him look fucking way stronger than what he was. Dean keeps losing and shit. Yes, he's the Intercontinental Champion, but he needs to get wins against this higher card of people. He needs to look strong and beat them up, essentially adding more incentive to the triple threat match, which means, who can win. Now, me and you both know Roman Reigns is probably going to win this thing. I have to say, if Dean or Brock win, I will be fucking surprised. But honestly, Roman is fucking more set to go against Triple H. There's more of a storyline there. We'll have to wait and see. Also, be expected for more breakdowns between Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns in the next few weeks on Raw. Possibility of Dean even turning heel, but we'll have to wait and see. The Luchador Dragons versus Rusev and Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio and Rusev win. Again, I don't like tag matches. Kalisto eventually tagged in, going for the offensive tour. Del Rio withstood it though. The heel hit the high flyer with his with a diving double stomp for the 3 count. Honestly though, Kalisto, I really do like Kalisto. I think he's great. Unfortunately, he lost last night, should I say. Becky Lynch versus Tamina. Actually, definitely better than the Charlotte match. I will say that, but nothing really too special. Tamina wins via pinfall. It's close to all chaos. Tamina super kick Lynch out cold. It's a great way to see the story of the women's division other than one of the championships being put there in center forth. So honestly, I think this was actually one of the best women's matches on Raw tonight. So yeah. 8-man tag match. Honestly, again, a decent tag team, but again, the whole thing of tag teams is just ridiculous because, whenever these teams are getting together on pay-per-views, it's a match that we've seen Raw weeks and weeks and weeks before. It's nothing special. So anyway, I think that with a tag team division, have more singles matches, I think personally, but anyway, the Dudley Boyz and the Usos win via putting Big E through a table. Yeah. Honestly, there was an 8-man tables match. It was pretty good, but again, this should be reserved for a pay-per-view, to make it look special. Otherwise, people aren't gonna pay for the pay-per-view, whenever they might do this again. All in all, again, it wasn't a bad tag match, you know what I mean? I thought this was definitely the best Dudley Boyz match that they've had in weeks. But yes. So the Dudleys and the Usos win via putting E through a table. Let's continue. Bryan addresses the fans. Yes, all in all, there's really no point even reviewing this segment because, it's obviously an automatic A star. But Bryan talked about his career and shit like that. He did speak very briefly, only 6 minutes. It wasn't a big long speech, but Bryan obviously, very upset. And again, for fans fucking cheering for him, fucking getting injured is just a fucking disgrace. You know what I mean? When John Cena got injured, I was like, I don't like John Cena, but at the same time, I don't like to see anyone injured. That's what people should be saying, but instead you have people saying, oh, thank fuck he's injured and shit like that, and I'm like, fucking hell, man, he's a human being. There's no fucking need to get on like that. But anyway, Daniel Bryan bids farewell to the WWE Universe. I personally, think Bryan, I wasn't too keen on the guy. I will say that. I wasn't too keen on him. Although one of the matches he had, one of the fucking segments that he had, you know, when he was beating Triple H and shit, I thought that shit was really great. But you know, Bryan, he will. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he's in the Hall of Fame next year or in the next couple of years. It doesn't surprise me if they do something like, you know, what they did with Edge. I said this in my previous videos, you know, there's a high chance he could be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think this year, would be really surprising this year, but like next year, there's a chance he could be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you know, Bryan, what's he going to be doing? Well, his contract is still with WWE, but he might be doing promotional work for WrestleMania. I hope they keep Bryan in the company, you know, and have him, you know, do some, like, either be a general manager or commentary or something like that. Because, you know, you hate to see a wrestler like this being thrown to the wasteland and forgotten about and shit like that. We've seen wrestlers like this before where they can't wrestle and, you know, shit does really go bad for them. But at the same time, you know, I think Bryan will be okay. I think WWE might offer him another contract to do other things like, you know, promotional work, shit like that, because he invokes the emotion of the crowd. So, you know, but anyway, let us, and that's it. That is your Raw right now. Fucking thing's frozen, the computer. Thing's frozen for some weird reason, but yeah, like, honestly, I just don't understand why people are cheering for Bryan to be injured. I really don't understand it at all, really, to be honest with you. And, like, to me, personally, it's just, like, a little bit ridiculous, you know what I mean? The fuck is going on with these websites? They're fucking taking ages to load. It's taking ages to load here. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I mean, that was the final thing of Raw anyway, so, but anyway, guys, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Honestly, like, I'm kind of still pissed off at people, like, fucking cheering for a guy. Oh, I will say this, though, there are, people trolling, you know, like, joking about it and trolling. I wouldn't really pay attention to that, but, like, there are people that aren't trolling and are being fucking serious. And it's a little bit like, what? You know, it's kind of like that. But anyway, guys, this is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out. Oh, forgot, WWE news. Yeah, let's go through your WWE news. Actually, might as well go through your WWE news. By the way, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will be doing a Deadpool review. What happens? Daniel Bryan retires. It's an end of an era. I've covered that. Fan thrown out of WWE Raw for sabotaging Bryan's promo. Someone was... See? Oh my fucking god, man. Na, hey, goodbye. Wasn't the best idea. What the fuck, dude? Come on. See? The people trolling, it's like, well, you know, they're just trolling, but like, there's legitimately someone... A fan was thrown out of Raw by chanting, na, hey, goodbye. During a quiet part of Daniel Bryan's retirement speech, a Reddit user said 3 WWE security guards quickly jumped the fan, roughing him up and removing him from the arena. I'd beat the fucking shit out of him, little fucking shit. Apparently it happened so quick that you could tell by the face of the fan that he had no idea what was going on. Thank fuck. It was clearly inappropriate to make the chant, although a fan could argue that he was trying to be ironic with it. But there's a fine line between funny and class, and most people in the arena likely found the chant insulting. Bryan was considered a very emotional speech. It wasn't right for a fan to burst out and chant like that. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, there's one thing about these crazy people fucking cheering for it online. There's another thing actually going to his speech. AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho is announced for SmackDown. I'll be covering that. WWE fan Backlash cancels the Undertaker Baron Strowman match. So because of certain YWC members, because of certain online people, because of people making videos about it, the Undertaker Baron Strowman match has been cancelled. So they're gonna go back to the drawing board right there. And that's all your news right now. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.